back to Elevation 44. It's your girl B. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, family. So happy to have you all here today because we are getting into the first new moon of the new solar cycle. Okay, so we've got this Aries new moon that is finally here to help us take all the plans, everything that we were thinking about and mulling over during the winter season, and to actually put them into action, into play, to press go, press send, just push them out there. So I'm really excited about this new moon and really diving into this energy, okay? So this Aries new moon is happening on April 11th at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Translate that to your local time zone, of course, okay? And this new moon is happening at 22 degrees. 22 in numerology is a master number. It is known as the master builder. It's all about setting our foundations, and it's about, our structures to help us turn our dreams into reality. This is what 22 is. It's a great gateway number. It opens up energy for that, okay? So with this turning our dreams into reality, plus coupled with that Aries new moon energy of initiation, taking action, going forward into new things, this is prime energy for setting intentions, okay? Not just because it's a new moon, but because it's happening at this 22 degree mark, which is so critical. So let's talk about this Aries new moon, because we have been deep into Aries season. This fire, this cardinal, this warrior energy comes in, and we are just ready to take off and go. We don't want to be stopped. We don't want to be held back. We just want to be let full-fledged, full force, just kind of just whoosh, and that is really what Aries energy comes and brings in for us during Aries season and with this Aries new moon, okay? So this is fire cardinal energy, like I said, about initiation, starting things, new beginnings, taking action, taking risk, okay? This is a high energy. It's time for vitality. It's that heat, right? It's that heat within that burns, that internal fire that keeps us going, those desires. So it's really all about, high vitality, being physical, being fun, exploring, getting out there, being adventurous. That is the energy that Aries season and this Aries new moon also lends to us as we're setting our intentions. So we may be crafting a lot of our intentions around those themes of adventure, fun, exploration, especially since we've been made to have a seat lately, right? All 2020, we were we were in time out. Earth put us in time out, said have a seat, do not go, do not pass go, do not collect $200, go directly to have a time out, okay? So a lot of us are feeling antsy and want to kind of get up and go, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go explore on the other side of the world or anything like that. There's a lot of exploration that can happen in your own vicinity, in your own backyard, whatever you feel comfortable with. But this is a time for adventure, socialization, exploring, just connecting with others and bringing some fun and spark back into life, because sometimes it can get routine and dull and boring, and we don't want that, right? We're not really here for that. We're here to learn and grow, but we're also here to have fun and enjoy as well. So these are the things that we need to remember as we're setting our intentions and as we are capitalizing on this energy. Man, I'll be talking too fast sometimes, y'all, okay? This is also prime energy for focusing on the self, because Aries is all about the self. So it's about self-advancement, setting some intentions about advancing yourself. What are some of these goals that you have crafted for yourself? What are some of the things that you want to bring in that do you want to reinvent yourself? Do you want to, I don't know, it could be a million different ways that you can go with this type of thing. But this is all about self-advancement, being assertive, being aggressive, not too aggressive, just enough aggression. Sometimes y'all take this aggression thing overboard, but just using that energy to really push yourself and your goals and your agenda and your dreams and stuff forward, okay? And Aries rules over the first house, which is the house of self. So this all ties into advancing ourselves, how we outwardly project ourselves into the world, our outward personality, how we physically look, our own desires, what are we going after, what drives us, what moves us. These are the things that you want to be thinking about with this energy. This energy, though, I'm going to tell you, gotta watch for the impatience, the impulsiveness. Again, that's just the trend all Aries season long. The selfishness, because yes, the selfishness is there because it is a lot of self-centered or self-focused energy, which is beneficial to a certain degree, but if going overboard, it can turn into selfishness, okay? So gotta watch for that. The quick-tempered thing, yes, it is real. It is real. Under this, like, you will speak first and think later, and you just pop off, and that can be it could be a very hot-headed type of energy. So just definitely make sure you are aware of that, okay? So this is really just about avoiding those things, but capitalizing on this new cycle, this new opening, this taking those vision boards that you have been working on so patiently, all those plans that you've been mulling over, and putting them into motion, starting to plant those seeds, okay? So this is about setting everything into motion and starting this new cycle off and pop in the right way. If you're new to working with new moon energy, I have an entire video where I talk about working with new moon energy, no matter what new moon it is. It gives you the base level understanding, how to set intentions and all of that jazz. Please check that out. I'm gonna link it down in the description box. And I will also say that if you are looking to find out what area or focus that this new moon is highlighting in your own particular life, you want to definitely pull up your natal and transit chart. I always leave that link in the description box as well. And when you look at your chart and you pull up your chart, you're going to need your birth time, you're going to need your location of birth, and your date of birth, of course. When you put that in and it shows you your chart, you want to look at your chart and see what area Aries rules on your particular chart. What house does Aries fall in for you? And that is the particular house or lesson or life theme that is going to come into focus during this new moon for you. So you might want to look at that to also set another level of crafting your intentions, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there as well. And then lastly, I will say, before I move into the transits, that all the intentions that you set at a new moon you should be able to see the results of that at the corresponding full moon 6 months later, okay? So those are the things that I want you to keep in mind if you're new to working with new moon energy. Let's get into the transits. So the first transit that we're going to talk about, and we're only talking about the moon transits, we're not talking about all the transits or planetary, conversations are happening at this time of the new moon. We're just talking about the moon, okay? So the first thing is that the moon, which represents our emotions, our inner selves, our inner desires, our inner needs, right, is going to be conjunct Venus, okay? And Venus has been transiting through Aries for a little bit now, and Venus is all about love, our balance, yes, it does represent balance, but it's about love, it's our relationships, it's about our ability to earn materially or attract, it's about our values, it's about a lot of things, okay? So Venus conjunct the moon in Aries is great for socializing, okay? Because it's about others, it's about relationships and stuff like that. So this is about socializing, and it's also about having fun, because Venus in Aries is all about fun and adventure and about chase and just socializing and being out there and being on to the next new thing, okay? So having fun and socializing is definitely up on the list with this. Popularity, it gives us attraction and sex appeal, okay? So we can be feeling a little spicy, okay, under this particular transit. So this is, use it to your advantage for some things that maybe you want to bring in, or some things that you want to do. You can definitely use that to your advantage. This is a time where we're going to be feeling at ease and feeling good. It's just kind of like a harmonious, you know, very just, I don't know, it's just like a nice good feeling. It's just very easy breezy under this particular transit. And I will mention that, and I've been saying this in the last couple of moon videos, I just think that this is the time what we're in, but emotional spending is high. It's like a real issue, okay? We are gonna be impulsive, we're gonna see things that we like, what we want, and then we're gonna wanna go ahead and make emotional decisions without thinking first, to go on ahead and get whatever we want because we gotta have it now, and that leads to emotional spending, and then your pockets are gonna hurt, and then, you know, it's not gonna be good from there. So definitely keep in mind that emotional spending is a real issue under this particular transit. So, you know, leave your cards at home, take the cash out, walk with just enough cash to whatever you need, and stay off of the online perusing and shopping and all of that type of stuff, you know, in moderation. It's nothing wrong with buying new things, but in moderation, okay? The next transit that is going to be happening is the moon is also going to be conjunct Mercury. And if I fail to mention what a conjunction is, it's just two planets merging their energies together, and Mercury represents our communication, our intellect, how we process information. This is what Mercury is all about, okay? So this is giving us, all right, the energy of being able to easily bond with other people. So then it lends itself back to the socialization piece, okay? So we can be bonding with other people through written and verbal communication. So this is a great time to be expressing yourself, just expressing yourself with other people, and it's going to be a nice receptive energy and a good flow back and forth, okay? Also, this can make us emotionally sensitive. So on the good side, we're being social, we're able to have that ease, we're able to communicate with others back and forth, but then we can be also sensitive, and then with this Aries energy, because like you can be quick-tempered and hot-headed and just boom, 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 you can pop off real quick, then you want to watch yourself for the emotional sensitivity and make sure that you're checking yourself and rechecking yourself and thinking about things before you say them, because you can get into some trouble with that. So just, you know, just keep in mind that that can be a thing, all right? The moon is also going to be sextiling Jupiter in Aquarius, and sextile is just a really harmonious exchange of energy. So it is just really easy breezy with this energy. So with this, we're going back to the socialization piece, because this makes us want to be around other people and have fun. So we want to socialize and we want to have fun, okay? This is great prime energy for group activities, doing group activities, and just I don't know, having an adventure or two, being fun and light and spontaneous and free. That is really a really great way to exercise this energy. This is also great for emotional growth in our relationships. And if any of you watched my Libra full moon video, you know that that was the focus of that Libra full moon, was all about bringing balance in relationships and harmonizing and peace in that way. So this is great for that emotional growth, continuing to water those relationships and move forward. This also makes us very generous and brings in good fortune. So this is a transit, like if you want to set some intentions around some good fortune, all right, to attract some things, because I mean, you gotta give to get, okay? Currency is an exchange of energy. You've got to allow the energy to circulate and move. So, you know, maybe setting some intentions, you know, because some people have this thing with money or with resources where they want to tightly hold on and to just like keep everything. But the real key to attraction and to getting or amassing more is to allow it to release and circulate. So you have to be willing to let go and circulate and spend, or I don't even like to say spend. I like to say circulate it, because it comes back. Every time I send out, 100, it comes back with 10 more friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at that. So definitely, if you have issues tied to money or anything like that, maybe setting some intentions about being more consciously aware of circulating, okay? So that good fortune is definitely real under this transit. And this is a great energy for winning people over. So if you want to get somebody on your side, you've been wanting to sell something, you've been wanting to pitch something, this is a great energy to do so. The last thing that is going to be happening transit wise with the moon is that the moon is sextiling Mars in Gemini. Again, another harmonious exchange of energy, and Mars is about our passion, our desires, our aggression. It's about what we want to expend our energy on, how we expend our energy, what we're going after, okay? So this is about sparking inner passion, okay? Going after what we want, and that is a work, that is a romance, or otherwise, whatever it means for you, whatever you want to go after, use this energy to set your intentions and to go after that. So some of the herbs that we can work with under the Aries moon. First, I'm gonna plug, if you have the Aries tea, go on ahead and use that, or, use that while you're setting your intentions, use that while you're working your magic or doing other things. Go ahead and use that Aries moon tea. We also have the other herbs that I would recommend: allspice, dragon's blood, which is a resin, okay? It's not an herb, it's a resin. And then basil and ginger are all great for you to use under this energy. The crystals I would recommend are red jasper, which is great for new opportunities, carnelian, which is really about sparking that solar plexus, your sacral chakra, which is creation, right? Creation, birthing new things, bringing things that it's like really going to give you that initiation, that drive, that energy to push forward. And then clear quartz is also great. And if you are new to working with crystals, clear quartz can be used in place of any crystal. So you definitely always want to have a piece of clear quartz in your collection. The rituals, okay? I don't have many because I really want you guys to focus on the vision boards, or putting your vision boards, taking those vision boards, if you don't have one, creating one, because there is a power in not only speaking it, writing it, and seeing it. So your vision boards, writing it down, speaking it into existence, taking those things and literally starting to plant them and set your intentions around that. So write them, put them up visually, and speak them into existence and constantly affirm, okay? Any ritual with fire, because this is that fire spark warrior energy. So anything you can do with fire is going to be a great ritual. So setting your intentions and using fire, whether it be a bonfire, whether it be, I love candle magic. I have a whole video on candle magic. I'm gonna leave that in the description down below. I love it because it's simple and it works, okay? I have had so much success with it. I've had so many other people, message me and tell me that they've had success with it. So anything with fire, you can use fire in all different types of ways to set your intentions. That's, just a little snippet of what you can do. So, do your research, make sure that you are looking at other things and being safe with the fire. We're not burning anything down, y'all. We're not doing that, okay? And then the last ritual or something is about reinvention of self, because this is also about our physical, not only our physical appearance, but also who we are, our personality. So is there a part of ourselves that we want to reinvent? Is there something that we want to change physically? This is the time to set intentions around that. This is the time to set those intentions and move forward on that. Why not? Okay, is there a part of your personality that you want to tweak or whatever? You want to be more authentic, you want to, be more spontaneous. There's just so many directions you can go in. So those are the 3 things that I would recommend under this energy. It's not an exhaustive list. It's a snippet of what you can do with this energy, but I really want y'all to be focused on what you're really trying to call in or focus on over the next year for the entire solar cycle, and just really setting some intentions and working with each lunar cycle throughout the next solar year to see your progress and your goals and your dreams come into reality. Because when you start looking back and following all the moons and everything that you set into motion at the different moons, and you start seeing the thread of how things bloom, it is such a beautiful and exciting thing. And I want that for you guys. I want you to have that, okay? So thank you for tuning in thus far. Aries gang, where you at, where you at, where you at, where my Aries moons at, where my Aries suns at, where any Aries placements, put them down below. I know Aries kind of gets a bad rap because, you know, like I said, those challenging qualities are very real. But we are, you know, people with Aries energy are good people too. We like to have fun. We like to, you know, move things forward. We like to take lead. I mean, there's so much things, beautiful things with Aries energy as well as challenges. So, you know, always look at both sides. If you do not have Aries in your chart in terms of a placement, let me know what house it rules for you down below, because that is always fun to look at as well. And I hope that you guys are able to set some beautiful intentions. I'm so excited about this new solar year and really like putting everything into play. I have been crafting and working on my vision board for months now. Like I was meditating on it and thinking about it, and I decided to keep it simple this time. So I have 4 areas that I'm focused on, and I've got my visuals, I'm writing it, I'm speaking it, and it really works because my last vision board, pretty much everything except for the travel and new experiences section came to fruition. So there is power. There's real power in putting up those vision boards. So please capitalize on that if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next one. Happy new moon. Peace.